Okay guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of this video about Build a List for Free, this rather cool program. And where I left off was where I want to obviously start now, which is on the income builder. Remember, you have two options. You have the free option, which is just to put in your own program, get lots of people to join under you because this is a free site, genuinely free, remember. Apologies again. Jakarta is never quiet. Sorry, just had to stop the video for a second there. So there's the free option, and you're just basically promoting whatever the sponsor ad you want to put in is. That's basically the only way you can really earn from that is, and presumably you'd use a paid program in your sponsor ad. Now, let's look at this. Now, this might be a one video, or I might actually split this into two again, just to see how we'll just see how we go. Okay, so when you click on the income builder, you get the first one you get is your sponsor ad, your sponsors program. So this is me. I think I might have shown this at the end of the last video. I'll show it again because why not? This is a great little program. You pay $10. That's it. You get lots of people to join up under you, and you earn $7. The first person you get to join is passed up to the person above you, which would be me. And then all the other stuff, all the other people you get to join under you, join on your first level, and you earn $7 for each one. And then for each of their first people they get to sign up, that gets passed up to you. So that's another $7. And then that person who gets passed up to you, his first one gets passed up to you as well. So it's really cool. I mean, you could earn, and it goes down forever. So you could earn, really, you can earn as much as you want. It just depends how much time you're prepared to put into it. Now, how can you earn money from this if it's a free site? Well, here is basically how you start. Now, you've got 3 programs here. Infinity List Builders, Surfers Elite, DBLB, Downline Builder, and Easy $2. Now, quite often people don't join anything because they say, oh, well, I can't afford to do anything. I can't afford to do all this. Well, you don't have to do all this. Of course you don't. If you had to do all this, then no one would do it at all, because people generally won't buy into a lot of programs, and quite often, in my case, for example, I'll only buy into a couple of these programs to start with, because I want this program to make money for me, so that when I join the other programs, I'm using money I'm making from this site to pay for my other programs. In essence, you're not really ever paying for anything. You are, of course, but it's all coming from your downline members. So, but look at the prices. Now, you could just start with Infinity List Builders. That's $3 a month. Now, quite honestly, if you can't afford $3 a month, you probably should just give up and go find a second job. And then use that second job to put money from that second job to put in here. Because if you haven't got the money from your first job to invest in online programs, then you're not going to make any money. I'm sorry, it's as simple as that. You know, you hear it from people who've been doing this for a while, and you need to believe it. If you're not going to work at a program, and if you're not going to invest in that program, you're not going to make money. It's as simple as that. So go and get a second job that will pay for these programs. That's the best advice I could give you. So $3 a month for this, $6 a month for that, and $3 a month for Easy $2. So that's $11 a month. Now, I always say, sorry, I've just got a bit of an itch. I always say to people, $50 a month should be the minimum you should be budgeting. Okay, $50 a month gets you into a bunch of programs. And if you're going to do this, if you want to follow my advice, especially if you're new, or have just started out or coming back because you failed, join me in this. Okay, join me in this, because this is a program which you will earn, I promise you. Partly because it's free to start, and people love free to start stuff. So start with this, and start with just these 3 programs on the first page of the income builder, or just start with one of them if that's all you can afford. If you can afford 2, you might want to do just Surfer Elite. I haven't joined this, by the way. I thought it was because it was kind of surfing type website, but I'm not sure it is now. I haven't got a lot of time in my advertising schedule to do any more than I'm doing, but I'll have to have a look at that. So anyway, that's $11 a month. Now, this first page is the page where people are probably going to start with. So these are the ones you've got to join first. Okay? If you can, join all 3. That would be easily be the best. And remember, you know, when you're getting people to come in under you in the program like buildalistforfree.com, you've got to talk to them. You've got to show them that there's some serious power in this. In fact, before we go on to the second, in fact, I'm going to make this a 2-parter. I'm just going to go back to the members home, because there's a nice image which shows you here. So that's those 2 programs, InfinityListBuilders.com and SurfaceEliteDLB.com. They're both in the first page, the starter page. So it's $3 a month and $6 a month. So start with those 2 if you want. That's $9 a month. Now look at the sales, and notice particularly, now Marcus is a cool guy. Now, you know, a lot of people at marketers would go, oh, you know, get 1,000 sales and you can be on $1,250 a month, plus 1,000 sales on this and you're 4,000. That's 5,000. But yes, you can. It's not that it's it's not that it's impossible. It is possible, but it's going to take you a while. Now, what I like about Marcus is he gives the average range. So say, you know, you're getting 120. Say, well, let's be a little positive and say we'll go for the middle, 300. So 375 per month and 1,200 a month. So that's close to $1,500 a month. Now, I don't know about you, but $1,500 a month would make my life so much easier. I mean, that's all my bills paid for, my rent paid for. Yes, I know I'm British, I should own my own house, but I don't, because I've been a teacher in 3rd world countries, developing countries. Apologies, I sometimes forget that. Developing countries for so long, I've got no money in the bank, and, you know, no money from my teaching anyway, and never got around to buying a house. So I rent. So $1,500 a month. Wow, what a difference that would make for me. In fact, it wouldn't just pay for my rent and my bills. It would allow me to you know, start buying a house. That would give me that income would be there to start a property. I'm quite old, but even if I died, when I die, because everybody does eventually, of course, that money's still coming in. That can be transferred to my wife or my daughter, and they can still earn this money. So this is not. It's not money that this is the difference between this and a job. A job, when you drop dead, that's it. The money's gone. With this kind of work, online work, the money keeps coming. You know, you'd have to change the admin a little bit, and you know, fix things so that the money goes somewhere else. But the fact is, this money doesn't stop just because you drop dead. Excuse me. So $1,500 a month. Okay, and remember, that wouldn't be overnight. It's not like you're going to pay, you know, think about 12 months down the line. Well, $9 times 12 is what? $110 for a year. And at the end of the year, you could I mean, even if we're being pessimistic, 100 sales, that's still $500 a month. And you're paying out $110 a year for that. Okay, so think about this. You can't be the person who thinks, I can make a lot of money online and I don't need to invest and I don't need to work. And you do need to work at this. $50 a month is what I recommend, and 2 to 3 hours a day minimum of promoting and stuff like that. And in the link in the description, you'll find a link to my blog, my money making blog, and there's a lot of advice there for safe lists, for advertising, things like that, for Facebook marketing. I'm not a great Facebook marketer, but I'm not bad. I'm okay at it. So we'll stop there. So we'll stop there with just the first page of the income builder. Okay, so we're going to stop at this one, and I'm going to do a third video then on this program, and the third video will be to talk about the advanced earnings. As you can see, 2,000, 300,000, and remember, this is kind of average. If you're great at marketing, if you can really do a good job at marketing, and you don't even have to be great. If you're unemployed, you can become great very quickly. Trust me on that. Or if you're a stay-at-home mum or a stay-at-home dad, or you're a pensioner, anyone can do this. Trust me. Don't think because I'm 54 years old. If I can do this, anyone can. I promise you. So don't let prejudice of your age or I can't do this. Don't think like that, because I promise you can. I promise you. So I'm going to stop there now because we're up at 12 minutes. I'm going to publish this video, and then I'll start on the third video, which will be about the advanced earnings. So thank you very much for your time. I'll speak to you again in a minute. Bye bye.